you want to make money, you've come to the right channel. None of this is financial advice, though. But a lot of people are thinking that silver is going to go to $70 next. Today, it's a big day for the precious metals. Let's see what some of the news headlines are. Central banks add only 10 tons of bullion reserves in July as gold prices soar, World Gold Council. It seems like some central banks might not be buying as much gold. But I told you guys that the central banks have been buying for at least the past couple of years or more. So I told you we had plenty of time to prepare for this, guys. But yeah, gold right now is $3,568. So we blew past the $3,500 mark, and that means we're very bullish now. We're back in business. Gold and silver are back in business. $4,000 target in sight, as gold's breakout is just beginning, says market strategist. I think it's just beginning. Most gold bull markets go for about 10 years or so. I think we're like in year 2, so we got about 8 more years of some solid gains to put on. Just like I got with my arms, I got about 8 more years of solid gains. Hopefully, I got more than 8 years. We're having our morning protein shake. Not really morning, but having our protein shake. Watching the price of gold, watching the price of silver. Doesn't get any better than this. Hopefully we'll get some new subscribers today. A lot, hopefully. Remember, guys, you can join my Patreon for the best gold stocks. Trying to get as many people over there as possible. Join the Patreon if you want to support this channel, and I talk about stocks over there too. So please do that. Gold possibly going as high as $10,000. Or many people think it could go to $25,000, 30, 40,000. And yes, this is possible. Over time, gold should go over 40,000. It's just a matter of time. And, within my lifetime, gold should hit 40,000. Because I've still got possibly another 40 years to live, or even more. If I can get some good doctors and, good technology put inside me to help me live longer, hopefully I can live to 130 or 140. Hopefully I'll be able to get a animal heart or a 3D printed heart. That would be very good. That would be very 3D printed with your own body tissue, or with your own DNA. They'll probably be able to have that eventually. Guys, join up. Gold and silver. Come on, guys, the channel should be popping right now. I've been telling you about investing in gold and silver for 3 years, trying to get as many people into it as possible. And we had 1 person watching. Now we have 3, but trying to help you guys make money, and I make none. So trying to do everything I can for my community, inform them about gold and silver. Silver's up to $41.10. Woo, that's really good. 41.10. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Got 2 people in here. You can hit that subscribe button. Let's go. We will look at some stocks today. Once we get a few more people joining up, we'll look at some stocks, look at some cryptocurrencies, and look at where to put our money now to get rich fast. But let's get a few more people to join up. Come on, guys, let's go. My excitement level is through the roof, if you can't tell. I just need a few more people to join up. I told you guys this would happen. Gold would go up. Many of you did not believe me. Many of you still don't believe me. You think it's going to crash right now. Gold's going way higher. And silver just took a jump over 40 bucks. So now is 40 the new floor. Maybe. We'll see. Silver was at $41.40. Very volatile, though. It just crashed down to 41.10. So it just crashed 30 cents very quickly. But that's how silver moves. People are scared. Oh, we better sell. Let's sell. Oh, no. But it's not how I am. I haven't sold any silver in probably over 10 years. Love from India. Hello. Hello, fellow human. I heard India is a great place. They have really great street food. I've never been, but I'm thinking about taking a vacation over there. Try some of the street food, you know, see the culture. People are very different all over the world, and it's good to get a different perspective. You got to have a different perspective of the world. 2 sides. There's 2 sides in India. I didn't even know that. Maybe it's probably like a poor side and a rich side or something like that. If I go to India, I want to go to the good side. All right? Because of views. They just show dirty. Yeah, that's what I see is like some of the dirty stuff. But even that, you know, it's a good culture to explore. You can see a lot of things that you'll never see again. I would like to go to the dirty side just for a day and just see what it's like. I bet you I could survive. I could survive for 24 hours in India. Promise you that. Put me anywhere, I could survive in the jungle or in the desert. It's a big country. Yeah, India is a very big country. Many of the Indian people are really into gold. And that's what I like about Indians. They really understand real money. And, you know, it's completely different over there. Completely different. But they know, the Indian people know America is garbage and we're going down. They know this. That's why their Indians are buying gold. And American people, usually, like, I'm pretty rare. I buy gold. But most Americans don't know what real money is. They don't know what gold is. You know, to them, gold is something that they will never own. Water buffalo, yeah. These things are so addictive. I try not to have them more than 3 times a week. I used to have them twice a day. But now it's like I cut way down. They invest. Do you know Jains? No. They invest. Jains. Never heard of it. But guys, water buffalo. I told you guys silver was going to move. 41.16. And it seems like even though silver's up here at 41, it's like Man, I wish we could be doing better. That's how I feel. It's like, it's so stupid, isn't it? Like all this time and it's up to 41 and I'm just like, come on, I want to go faster. I want it to go higher. That time will come. The time will come when silver is really going like straight up. That will come. Got to be patient. It's like so riches in India and they invest a lot. Yes, the Indian people always buy gold. I think they buy silver too. But I know they're really into high quality gold. Indians put their money in gold jewelry, which is what I do too. That's what Americans need to do. Put their money in gold jewelry, gold coins. Do you know crypto? Yes, I invest in cryptocurrencies. Yes. I'm a big crypto holder. I like Shiba Inu, Pepe, Dogecoin. I invested once. Once? You got to invest more than once, man. For 6 months, you got to do better than that. And when you invest, you want to buy many different things. Don't just buy one thing. Whoa, meme. This guy's a crypto investor. He invested in crypto once. A lot of the people that, yeah, they'll invest once. That's because they lose. Then they won't do it again. Got to do it again, but you got to do it smart. So you buy multiple different cryptocurrencies. Shiba Inu. Dogecoin right now is pretty cheap. I like a lot of the penny cryptocurrencies like Pluton and Scale, Brain Trust. I have recently added those three. And Polygon ecosystem. I've added those four recently into my portfolio just to make it more exciting, to give the potential for those huge gains. See, I want to have some cryptos that could 50x. That's what Brain Trust is. That's what Scale is, Pluto. Because those are going to be the most fun, the most exciting. You know, you guys don't understand what it's like to be coming off of a 50x. Driving your car around, knowing that morning you just cashed in, you made 50x. It's a pretty cool feeling. I've been there. It's like you could just keep driving your car to different places and just do whatever or go wherever and you just feel amazing. You know, coming off of a 50x win. So these are some of the cryptocurrencies I believe we should own. Okay? That Brain Trust, Pluto, Shiba Inu, Pepe Coin. ICP is potentially a 50x. So you got to buy these and then you just got to sit on them, you know. And then if they go down, you have to buy more. That's really the best strategy with crypto so far. That could change, but as far as we know, the strategy is the same. Keep dollar cost averaging on crypto. Eventually, you should be very, very far ahead. As long as you're not buying cryptos that are, you know, pump and dumps and stuff like that. You got to buy the legit cryptocurrencies that they started around a long time ago and they're still here. Like Shiba Inu, Dogecoin. Those ones are always going to be with us. They're always going to be worth money. Because of correction of January or February. You lost it all? How could you lose all of your money in crypto? Did you have cryptocurrencies? Every single one you had went to zero? How can you say you lost it all? It doesn't even make sense. Unless you put it all into one cryptocurrency and then it just went to zero. It just went, boop, zero. That's stupid. How could you lose it all? You got to explain that. Yeah, the market. Yeah, remember, I sold in December. You're like, oh, it corrected in January or February. I told you guys to sell in December. So if you're watching this channel, Factory Dude, you should have sold. That's why I do this. So people don't lose money. You're one of the people that I didn't get to. Or I didn't get to you in time. We were supposed to sell our crypto back in December. Now I'm loading up again. So you got to load up again. You went through the good time and you didn't sell any. Because of your bad decision to not sell, you're going to give up on crypto. You're going to give up on all those future profits. I'm buying right now. This is it. This is the time to buy. Bitcoin's going through a dip right now. This is it. This is the time to buy crypto. Okay, so don't give up. Do not give up. SHIB is at a 4-year low. When do you consider? Hold on. Sui was really good because of correction. Yeah, SHIB is at a 4-year low. I know I like Shiba. It's not at a 4-year low, dude. It's been lower. It's been at 509. Shiba Inu has been lower just in the last 2 years. When do you consider it maybe not a viable crypto any longer? Shiba Inu will not be viable any longer when the entire crypto market completely collapses and when the bubble bursts, when the stock market crashes, when the economy is tanking. Then maybe you want to sell before that happens, but you want to buy it back. Shiba Inu, I think, will always be viable as long as crypto continues to get attention. Okay, so I think Shiba Inu is going to be forever. Forever. Not forever, like after the world goes away and the Lord comes back. Shiba Inu will be gone then. Yes. When Jesus comes back, he will destroy the earth in fire. Then Shiba Inu will be gone. It'll be gone forever, forever and ever. I mean, never come back. But until that happens, Shiba Inu is always going to be an investment for the rest of the history of the world, I think. Unless we get that Terminator, AI takes over, they destroy everybody, all the businesses collapse, But I think Shiba Inu might be around until the end of the world. I really do. Even if it dies out, there's still going to be niche investors, The only way Shiba is going to be gone is if investing as a whole completely stops because of World War III. But even with World War II, investing never stopped. People could still invest. So even if we get World War III, we're going to get through it. We're going to survive. Okay? So, yeah, if we get a massive nuclear war, then Shiba Inu could go to zero. But then investing will be done as we know it. Shiba Inu is going to be around for over a long, long time. Shiba Inu is not going to go away. And I think the price is going to go higher over time. So I think in 10 years, Shiba Inu is going to be higher. 10 years after that is going to be higher. I think in the year 2080, Shiba Inu is going to be worth a lot of money. It's probably going to be at $1 by then. Maybe even be $5 by then. By the year, 3,000, Shiba's probably going to be worth more than that. But we won't have the dollar anymore. We'll have a new currency, So it's going to get very complicated, very confusing. But for right now, all you need to know is that Shiba Inu is good. It's a good investment. He lost what he earned. Okay, so he went up and then he came back. You said you lost it all. I know you didn't lose all your money. Yeah, you lost a lot of your profits. But remember, that's why you follow this channel now, because I told you guys to sell last December. Okay? So I'm going to know when we should sell next. I know because of a lot of different things. I know what to look for in society, sentiment. I know what to look for from individuals that are way high up in the corporate ladder. I know what to look for from them. I know what to look for with the businesses, the crypto mining. When you know what to look for, you know when the top is in, when there's going to be a big pullback. So now I'm telling everyone to buy. Not financial advice, bro. Bro, I will invest, but I'm not working right now. Okay, you got to work, though. You got to work. I've had a job. One time I went on unemployment for like 6 months, but I've always been working ever since I was like 16. Never really stopped other than for 6 months for unemployment, you know? You gotta start saving. Yeah, you gotta start saving money. You can save cash and invest at the same time too. Like you could save $50 cash a week and then invest $50 a week. So that way you're building up your cash reserves and you're building up your investments at the same time. That's what you have to do. A lot of people want to simplify it and they're just like, oh, well, I'll just save up a bunch of cash first. No, this is the time to buy crypto. So you want to save in cash and save in crypto at the same exact time. And you want to buy gold and silver too. Every week or two, you should be buying an ounce of silver. All you guys, that goes for all of you guys, myself included. Every week or two, at least buy 1 ounce of silver. So over time, you get more and more and more and more. And silver is going to go higher and higher and higher and higher over time. Silver will never really go down and stay down. It will crash a little bit. It'll go down, but it'll come back up. Silver is never going to go back down cheap again. Never. But it's all experience, which I really use in the future. Yep. That is why it is doing absolutely nothing. Oh, he says, then why is it doing absolutely nothing? I think he's mad about Shiba Inu doing nothing. Or crypto in general. But why is it doing nothing? Well, let me think about that. It's never doing nothing. It might look like it's dead or boring, but right now there's people trading it and making money. There's people losing money on it right now. It's always doing something. And right now, I do like to say it's quiet. Shiba Inu is kind of like hibernating. I call Shiba Inu the sleeping giant, okay? It's doing nothing because that's what they want you to think it's going to continue to do. They want you to sell it, okay? They want you to think, oh, it's doing nothing. Shiba Inu, it's so boring. So I'm going to sell it. That way, if you sell it, they view you as a buyer at a higher price. After they make Shiba Inu skyrocket, they want you to come back and buy it and pay more for it. So you can buy it from them. You see how they run these things. The market makers, they buy up all the sell orders. So the price of Shiba Inu just skyrockets. And then they release different news, they say the burns are going way up. They tell all the YouTubers, okay, pump Shiba now, pump Shiba. They tell a lot of the YouTubers, they're on the payroll of the Shibarium community. Do you understand? Shiba Inu, the main owners of it, they pay YouTubers to pump it up. They'll say, okay, we need all of our YouTubers to pump up Shiba Inu, and they're going to help it up. They're going to help it. They're going to call the market maker. Hey, market maker, we need Shiba Inu to go up now. So do whatever you can. We'll pay you money. And then the market makers, they make the price go way higher. And then the newbies come in at the top, the new investors, the people that don't really know what they're doing, or the people that they think Shiba Inu is boring now, so they're going to sell. Those people are going to come back and pay way more. It's all about manipulation, changing the public's point of view, making people think Shiba Inu is dead, or any crypto. ICP, that's the big one. They really want you to think ICP is dead. The ones that they want you to look away from, like Shiba Inu and ICP, those are the ones that will have the biggest rewards, the biggest gains. Okay? What I just said there is very valuable. We should have way more than 3 people watching this. So that means Shiba Inu is going to have some of the biggest gains. AI coins were scams. Yeah. I never got into any of the AI coins, really. I don't think. Well, ICP is an AI coin. They're utilizing artificial intelligence on their blockchain, yes. So not all AI coins are scams. Definitely not all of them. War is the perfect time for investing. It is. War is the perfect time to buy stocks. I'm waiting for Russia. You're waiting for a better time to buy stocks. There might not be a better time to buy stocks in the short term. If you're looking at the long term, yeah, there's going to be more opportunities. But I think right now is the time to buy. Yes, there is going to be a crash in a year or two, yes. But I'm learning brand design. I take projects too. Brand design, that's very valuable. Keep learning, dude. You'll make a lot of money in your life. But love you, John, as a brother. I love you too as a brother. Brothers in silver. Brothers of investing. Or brothers in Christ, in God. So we are brothers. Many of us here are brothers. In one way or another. For sure. One of my friend, because of greed, he started futures with 3 to 4 months of experience, and he lost a lot. That's why I don't mess around with futures, okay? It's unpredictable. Market moves can happen very fast, and you can get... Why would you ever do futures? You could just do stocks. You could just do swing trades. Why would you trade futures? Based on you're just guessing what the market's going to do? Buy stocks that you know are going to be good. It's a no-brainer. Just buy good stocks and keep buying them, and buy through every dip. That's the beautiful thing about being a new investor. You have no stocks. You have nothing. So your number one goal is to start accumulating assets. And as a young investor, you got so much time, you can handle dips, you know? So you're going to get rich. You're going to be very wealthy if you can stick to that plan. As an investor, just keep on buying every dip. And buy when it's up high too, you know? Over time, we're going to make money. I trust Shiba because it's in top. That is your country. You are investing since what time? Well, I didn't stick to the plan, but I started investing when I was about 14 or so. Started buying silver coins, gold coins. So that was back before the year 2000, I think, or around there. And that's when I started. So I started as a kid. I started buying silver as a kid, basically. Silver has never steered me wrong. It did crash pretty good after the 2011 peak. It kind of steered me wrong there a little bit because I was just a young guy. I didn't expect silver to crash like that. I thought it was going to keep on going up and up and up and up and up. Yeah, guys, so you got to remember, I've already been through and lived through a gold bull market and a silver bull market, and I've already lived through a massive crash because silver did crash. I'll show you. What I'm about to show you is the crash that I went through. Right here. Silver peaked up here. So first of all, here's the cup. See? Cup. And then this is the handle. And now, you know, we should go up to about here. Keep going up. Could go real fast too. Or it could actually, you know, pull back down a little bit. I hope it just goes like this. But that's a big crash, guys. When silver is almost at $50 and then it goes down to 18. Guys, I was scared. I was at one point, I think silver was like 37 bucks. I'm like, oh, I got to sell it. I got to get out. So I got out. I paid off my car and whatever, you know. But silver's a wild ride. You got to experience the silver bull market, guys. You got to get in. You got to get in. We still have, I think, probably 60 or 70% upside. I think the price could still go to 70 bucks. That's somewhere around a 70% upside from $40 right here. If we could go to $80, that'd be 100% upside. And that's possible. Silver could still double from here. And honestly, it will do way more than that. But I'm saying like by the end of the year. I'm saying like in a few months. we're looking at huge gains in a few months. This is it. This is it, guys. This is no joke. So some of the stocks actually did go down a little bit today. Some of the gold stocks, which I'm not surprised. You know, they don't want these stocks to look good. They don't want people buying gold and silver stocks. But let's take a look at some of the stocks. Your voice is gut. Your voice is gut. What's your country? Oh, I don't really say what country I live in. But we can look at a few of the stocks here, okay? Devon Energy, that's down almost 4% today. That's a really good dividend stock, okay? DVN. That's when you should be loading up on that one. Green Power, that's down a lot. That's kind of a meme stock, a meme energy play for only in an extreme bull market. You want to buy that one. In an extreme bull market. Space, SPCE, Virgin Galactic. That's rated around $3.06. I wonder if this one is actually bottoming. And we're going to start to go up high. Maybe. That one is a really risky one, SPCE. Eco Petrol today is down to $9.07 because oil's dropping. I don't think oil's going to drop that much. I really don't. Maybe it'll go down to $55. What about Virtual Protocol? What's that? Virtual Protocol Crypto. Decentralized platform. It's number 98. Yeah, I'm looking at the chart on that one. You know, doesn't look as exciting as some of the other charts that I've seen, but the price is coming down quite nicely. You could get a spike up to $4, $5, $6, $7. I would say if you like that one, go ahead and buy some, you know. All these cryptos are a gamble, though, but that one's number 98. Yeah, go for it, dude. You could probably make 5 times your money on that one. You could probably be looking at a 5x. Maybe even a 10x. Not watch from starting. I can't see it from the starting. Well, I see when it started, it was 009, but so what? Yeah, it's come up a lot, but how many gains are still left on the table, you know? How many gains are still left? And that's what I was saying, you know, you could 5x or 10x. Yeah, the time to buy this was clearly when it first came out. Like many cryptos, the time to buy it is right when they come out. But we're not there. We can't go back in time. So is it a good investment from right here? Probably, yes. But it got boom. Not watch from starting. Yeah, I get it, buddy. I get it, buddy. Let's take a look at some of the top cryptos, actually. Purple Pepe, what the heck is that? So the number 1, of course, is Bitcoin. Number 2 is ETH. Then you've got XRP, Tether, BNB, Solana, which is no surprise. Dogecoin's actually number 8, so Doge is way up there. Tron, TRX. I got to buy some Tron. What are the top channels you recommend? Just my channel. That's it. I recommend Gregory Mannarino. So there you go. That's the top channel I recommend is Gregory Mannarino. He's this dude. Another channel I like is Steph is Cold. And then, Liberty and Finance. There's a lot of good channels out there that I could tell you. Doge. I love Dogecoin. I have some Doge, and I want to buy some more. So, yes, we got Tron. Cardano is way up there. It's no surprise. Chainlink is way up there at number 11, which is no surprise at all. Everyone's talking about Chainlink right now, and Sui and Hedera. These are very popular right now. Chainlink, Sui, Hedera. Sui right now is at $3.37. Hedera is at 21 cents. I really don't know anything about Hedera. I just hear people talk about it. They say, "Oh yeah, I love Hedera. I love Hedera. It's great." But I don't really know much about it, and I think most people don't. Most people don't know anything about it. They just say, "Oh, I love that one." Yeah. I just know it's very popular. Supposedly they're linking up with ICP to do some kind of a deal. I don't know. Connecting with ICP. Market cap is 9.3 billion. I guess they have like a hash graph. They call their system hash graph that for security or whatever. I don't really know nothing about Hedera. I just know that I would like to buy it at 4 or 5 cents again, and right now it's 21 cents, 22 cents. So I don't like its current price. Don't like its current price. We've got Shiba Inu is number 23. I missed Sui. Yeah, I missed it too. Shiba Inu number 23, 00001251. Shiba Inu, it's a very high up, well-known crypto, but the price is very low. That's what a lot of people like about it, is because it's only worth 0.00001. People like to buy it just because it's so cheap, because they think, oh, I can get 200 million of these things. And it's just a cool investment that you think, oh, wait, what if it could go up to $1? Then I'd have $200 million, And yeah, maybe in 80 years, it'll go up to $1. So your kids will be rich. And that's important. Yeah, of course we want to get rich right now. But if we can buy Shiba Inu, lock it up, not sell it, and give it to your grandkids to help them out, that's a very honorable thing in my opinion. So that's what I'm doing. Some of my Shiba Inu, I'm never going to sell it. It's just locked up. And some of my Shiba Inu I will sell, and I will buy it back, and I'll trade it, That's how I make money. So what else we got? Pepe is number 32. I really like Pepe. It's been going down a little bit. Yeah, I like that. We'll see if it goes down more. Then I'm going to be backing up the truck buying some Pepe. Ando is very popular with the Cryptos R Us channel. I don't really care about Ando, but a lot of other people like it, and there's buyers for it. So there's 160,000 people holding Ando right now. It's a lot. Hi, John. Corey Miller. Jesus Rodriguez. Yeah. Realbotics, almost 35 cents. No way. Let me check. It is up. Yeah, I like that one. It's building. You can see the chart. It's just starting to build. It's starting to get that momentum. Now, all they need is some kind of news and a little bit of help with the market makers. You know, they can call up the market makers and say, can you guys help us out? I have a feeling that might be what's going on. That was what was going on with Genius Group. Okay. I think that might be what's going on with Realbotics. I think they're going to ask the market makers to help them out, pump up their stock, and they're going to come out with news at the same exact time. Okay. But yeah, I really like Realbotics. Yeah, they're selling them. Yes, they are selling them. They're not selling a lot, but it's just beginning. The selling them is just beginning. So I think they've sold some to some individuals and they've sold some to some businesses. And, these things, obviously, they can't walk yet. So we need a lot more developments, a lot of better technology. But this is one of the few companies that you can invest in that, this is all they do is the humanoids. That's all they do. So you're putting all your money down on one bet, and it's going to be either really good or really bad. So yeah, First Majestic Silver Corp is actually down today, which is crazy. AG, that's the stock ticker is AG. First Majestic Silver. This is one of my big ones that I recommend on the Patreon, all right? But it's down 22 cents. That does not scare me at all, okay? I know the price is going way higher. Doesn't scare me if it's down a little bit. That just seems like manipulation to me, okay? Another stock I like is called WRN, Western Copper and Gold. Yeah, and Realbotics, the ticker for Realbotics is XBOTF, okay? That's one of my top stock plays right now, Realbotics. And it looks like some of the cannabis stocks are down. CYBN is down. That's a good one, CYBN. You should put that on your watch list. That's kind of a meme stock, but they do psychedelics. So it can get a lot of popularity, especially with RFK Jr. in here. One of the predictions that I made on my Patreon is that cannabis and psychedelic stocks would have a major, major comeback sometime in Donald Trump's presidency. Okay? Because RFK Jr. And I said they're going to be taking money from the cannabis industry to help pump it up. Okay? Donald Trump's going to become the richest man in the world. He's going to pump up the cannabis stocks, and he's going to make money doing it, okay? He's going to become richer and richer and richer. Trump is going to try to become the world's richest man, I think. I think that's what his goal is here. The world's richest and most powerful man. We'll see how he does. It looks like he's doing pretty good so far. So, one of my bigger plays is called AGQ. This is the double leveraged silver ETF. Okay, it's called AGQ. This is a good one. Okay. Tilray is down 6 cents. Tilray dropping. U.S. Gold Corp is dropping today, down 55 cents. That might be a good day to buy, okay? Whenever you see gold mining stocks dropping when gold is going up, it probably means it's a good time to buy. Remember, the sheep will sell, but the smartest people will keep buying gold stocks, all right? The sheep will always sell because they're scared. Good stock is called Silver Corp Metals, SVM. All right, that's going for $5.08 right now. All right, guys, give this a like. Come on, I'm giving you the best stocks right here. Hit that super chat button. Give me some super chats. And a good cannabis stock is called Canopy Growth, CGC. That's actually down 10 cents today, which is pretty good drop. Yeah, it's a really good drop. CGC, Canopy Growth, okay? Go for that one. Come on, guys, give a super chat. Let's go. Super chat. Top crypto like Ethereum, XRP, and Cardano. I don't like those ones. You know, Ethereum could double maybe in this bull run, but doubling is nothing. I think Shiba Inu is going to outperform Ethereum. Sure, Ethereum is bigger name, kind of whatever, but I'm looking for the biggest gains, not the biggest name. Okay? So I think Shiba Inu is going to outperform Ethereum. I think ICP is going to flip Ethereum too. So, but Cardano, I don't like that because the price is too high. I think Cardano is overvalued right now. And XRP, I think, is overvalued too. When you consider that it's not fully diluted, Ripple still has a lot of XRP that's locked up. So I think the price of XRP is way, way overvalued. I think fair value for XRP is at 50 cents. I picked some ICP not too long ago. Yeah, ICP is cheap. It's cheap. Most of the ICP holders, they paid way more money for it. We paid way more. So what has to happen is now is they've got to be given time to sell, to dump, you know, and to let the smart people pick it up. So that's what's happening. It's just looking really boring. You see how the cycle burn rate was skyrocketing, and now it's dead. That was ICP doing that. That was the Definity team. They were ramping up the burn rate to make everything look good, and now they just brought it back down. They were probably just testing the system and trying to create hype so they could sell some ICP or whatever, or get some funding for paying developers on the Definity team. And now they're making it look like ICP is dead so they can wash everybody out. Insiders are going to buy up the ICP. Stupid people are going to dump it and sell it to the insiders. That's what's happening right now. So I believe right now is the time to buy ICP. And this is it's an amazing time to buy it. It's in the $4 range. It's almost $5. This is as good as it's going to get. ICP could go up to $50 or $100. You know, I think if you own ICP, you're already rich. You just don't know it yet. Already filthy rich. Okay? Hit that subscribe button, guys. We got over 3,300 followers. What do you think ICP can go to? I think it could hit $100. So I think ICP is really advancing very quickly. And I think they're setting up for a big move. If you look at the expansion of their network, the subnets, their network has more storage now. And they're ramping up. They're increasing the storage. Yeah, it's amazing. ICP is they're gearing up for something. I promise you, the burn rate will explode. Everything is going to change. Right now, it looks like ICP is dead. It looks like Shiba Inu is dead. It looks like a lot of cryptos are dead, but they're not. They're just dormant. They got to get all those investors to dump so the insiders can buy it. So they're making it look like it's dead. My time to sleep. Tish. Hit that subscribe button, everyone. Subscribe to this channel. And you could become one of the elite. Hopefully. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Share this video. Price of gold, never been better. Gold is looking good. Gold's up 31 bucks right now. You know, yeah, after a big run like this, a nice little burst, it's gonna pull back a little bit. You know. And yeah, you might even see news that looks bad. See, the central banks add only 10 tons of bullion reserves in July as gold prices soar. World Gold Council. I don't even know if I believe that. Maybe they added way more than 10 tons. Okay, they can put out bad news to keep the public away. I don't think they want the public to own gold and silver. So they're going to make gold look bad the whole time it's climbing. It's got to climb that wall of worry. That's how they make it go higher. They make it go higher, and then everyone jumps on at the very top. That's how they do it. That's how bubbles go. Everyone jumps on at the very top. It's like everyone's going to jump on Bitcoin when it hits 1 million. Everyone's officially going to be in, and then it's going to crash, you know? That's how these things, they don't end well, you know? But gold will end well. Because gold has always been money. Gold cannot end badly. It's always going to hold a lot of value. Origin Protocol, what's your thoughts? OGN, Origin Token. That's one of my favorite cryptocurrencies, and that is actually one of my largest holdings. I really just like Origin Token. I've studied the chart on it. It's a small market cap. I think they're trying to make it look like it's dead, just like Shiba Inu, just like ICP, and that's a sign that it's going to go a lot higher. And Origin Token's very reactive. It can really spike just out of nowhere, and it's got mad potential. So yeah, Origin Protocol is one of my 3 biggest positions. Okay, I only have $500 worth. Didn't go crazy on that one. I got about $2,000 worth of that. I just got a feeling about Origin Protocol, so I'm allowed to bet more if I want. You know, I can risk my money. I'm willing to lose it all. So I just think that's going to be a real good one because it's been around for so long. It's got a very small market cap. A lot of people know about it. It's on the Ethereum network, blockchain, whatever. It's on Ethereum. It's an Ethereum-based token, which is good. It is a token, which is good because tokens are kind of more scarce. There's not as many different tokens, and Origin Protocol is one of the OG tokens. Which means there's probably a lot of original holders still holding it that want the price to go higher, I would think. So yeah, I'm very bullish on Origin Protocol, big time. That's the way to get rich, you know. If you buy Bitcoin, yeah, maybe you'll double or triple your money. But if you buy Origin Protocol, maybe you could 50 times your money. I'd rather 50 times it. Zbeck Network, ZBCN. I think that's Zbeck. Look up ZBCN. ZBCN. Zbeck. Yeah, that one gets a lot of chit chat on this channel, a lot of popularity. A lot of people like Zbeck. But I don't know much about it, so. There's 100 billion Zbeck, $373 million market cap. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't know anything about that one. Zbeck. It's a catchy name, but it'll do well, then it'll bounce at the end of the year. I think ZBEC is just one of those meme coins that everyone's getting in on now, and they're trying to pump it up. They're trying to advertise a lot for it. I think they got a lot of bots talking about it because I've heard that a lot on this channel. ZBEC. I think a lot of bots are pushing that one too, and that's not a good sign. To me, it's not a good sign. But yeah. Maybe it will do well, though. When he gets a decent return, he will sell. Okay. That's the way to do it. Just hold on until you're in the green. Silver right now is at $41.10. So yeah, we're pulling back down a little bit right here. But after I bought silver at 20, still happy. Yeah, you've doubled your money now in US dollars. Yeah, that's good. But so many people now are thinking that $70 is coming. And I think this could become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Silver could go up and hit $70. If we hit 60 to 65, I might sell a little bit of silver just so I need to buy a car. I got to get a car. ZBEC. Gotta get some ZBEC. Dude, I can't wait till payday. I'm gonna buy more crypto. This has been like the worst month for my crypto account. It's like keeps going up, down, up, down, up, down. It's like the most boring month for my crypto account ever. I'm just trying to get it to go higher, but it just won't. Because I'm investing, I'm buying the dip, and it just keeps dipping. Just keep on buying. You got to stay strong. The weak will stop buying. The strong will continue. Yeah, silver's good. I was getting most of mine at 23, 24. Because back before 2021, I was really struggling. Couldn't get ahead. I couldn't get a good job. I was really struggling to get by. So I wasn't able to buy silver when it was down in like the 14, 15 range. But I started buying it back at 23 or so. And now we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. Come on, guys, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Guys, let's go.